Hello everyone, my name is Nilsor and welcome to my vault. Today on Fallout New Vegas 101 we are going to participate to the second battle of Hoover Dam by siding with either the NCR, Mr. House or Yes Man for an independent New Vegas. Before accepting the final quest, you will have the possibility to wait and do other side quests since you won't be able to come back to the Mojave after the battle has begun. Each side is going to have some specific objectives. Yes Man and House will need you to plant a chip inside the dam and reactivate its turbines in order for them to send its electricity to their new army of Securitrons. The NCR will need you to fight off the Legion troops. And all will need you to go to the Legion camp on the east side of the dam and defeat Legate Lanius, who is leading the charge. Various help will come during the battle depending on the options you took during the game. Boomer's artillery and air force will bombard the dam. If you convinced Arcade Gannon, the Enclave remnants will come give you a hand. Two Brotherhood of Steel paladins will help inside the dam. The Great Khans will fight against the Legion. And some first aid boxes coming from the followers of the Apocalypse will be scattered throughout the battlefield. When you start the battle by siding with the NCR, you will be talking with General Oliver when the Legion attacks. He will order you to go defend the facility. First, head east into the power plant number 4. There you will obtain the optional part of the quest that asks you to flush the Legion soldiers through the turbines. To do so, follow this path to the power plant number 3. Then to this console here and pass a science check of 65. Now you will need to turn the valve to activate the flushing. Go back to power plant number 4 and follow this route to the valve. Then turn it to complete the optional objective. Now return to power plant number 3. Continue making your way inside the dam through the power plant number 2 and 1. Then follow this route to access the visitor center. Exit the building. Where you are now is where those that are siding for Mr. House or Yes Man will also start the battle. If you sided with either of them and are hostile towards the NCR, you can still complete the quest, but it will be harder for you since you will have to battle both the Legion and the Republic at the same time. Now you are going to have to make your way to this tower if you are with House or Yes Man, or to this shack if you are with the NCR. Several NCR soldiers will be battling legionaries on the way, and Legion reinforcements will appear here and there. NCR snipers will be located on top of the towers. Inside the shack you can activate this very hard locked computer to make a generator explode to kill some legionaries. Exit the shack to appear on the east side of the dam. If you are inside the tower, to plant the ship for House or Yes Man, follow this path to the control center. At its entrance, two NCR soldiers will ask you to go away. You can either kill them to pass through, but that will make every NCR soldier hostile towards you, or you can pass a speed check of 75 to make them go away. Plant the chip on the console. Mr. House will redirect the electricity to the Securiton army. Yes Man will give you the choice to also do that, or to render the dam inoperable, making it useless for the NCR. If you choose to activate the robot army, you will then have to activate a manual override switch by following this path. If you decided to destroy the dam, follow this path, then hit the switch to blow everything up. Be Be aware that doing so will make the nearby NCR troops turn hostile on you. Now you can go outside on the east side of the dam through here. Once outside, you will have to make your way to the Legion camp by defeating various soldiers appearing at these locations. If you are with the NCR, a soldier will come up to you and ask you your orders for deployment between having a squad with you or having snipers helping you out. Once at the camp, you will have to clear it of Legion soldiers before confronting Legate Lanius himself. To defeat him, you will have several ways. You can convince him that the Legion might be able to conquer the West, but won't be able to hold it because it is too big, by passing a series of speech or battle check, with the last ones being at 100. These two checks will make him flee. You can also simply fight him. If you have passed these specific speech checks, you can convince him to do a duel with just the two of you, instead of the normal fight against him and some of his soldiers. Once Lanius has been disposed, go back to the camp entrance. General Oliver will blow up the gate and talk to you. If you are with the NCR, it will complete the game. If you are siding with Mr. House, you can convince him to surrender by passing a speech check of 100, convince him that House can run the dam better than the Republic with a science check of 100, or promise that House will agree to protect the caravan routes with a battle check of 100. If you are siding with Yes Man, you can convince him to go away with a speech check of 100, or with a speech check of 85 by reminding him that you have other allies, including the Boomers, who will be more than happy to fly west to test their bombers. You can have the Securitrons throw Oliver off the dam. You can also decide to kill the NCR soldiers. In any case, the Yes or Mr. House Securitron will roll up and talk to you to complete the game. The endings will vary upon who won the second battle, if the Securitron army was upgraded or not, and the courier's karma. If the NCR won, the Mojave in its entirety finally fell under the banner of the Republic. The courier, whose role was essential in this conquest, was decorated by the Golden Branch, the highest civilian decoration. The honors are gratefully given if your karma is good or neutral. If it is evil, they are given with a bit of reluctance. If Mr. House won, both NCR and the Legion are booted out of the Mojave, and House maintains his authority over the Strip, with New Vegas continuing being a beacon of glory in the middle of the Mojave Desert. If the courier has a good karma, Mr. House will make some efforts to ensure a stable and secure New Vegas for future generations. If it is neutral, Mr. House will simply assure the city's stability, keeping the freedom of its citizens under watch. And if your karma is evil, Mr. House will ruthlessly maintain a complete control over New Vegas and everyone in it. In any case, the courier will profit from every luxury at his disposal in the Lucky 38. And finally, if you decided for an independent New Vegas, if the Securitrons weren't upgraded, chaos rose after the Legion and the NCR were drove out of the Mojave. Anarchy ruled the streets for a certain period before things settled down, with New Vegas still holding its position as an independent power. If you've upgraded the Securitrons, the chaos that rose in the streets after the battle was quickly calmed down. There was a minimal loss of life, and New Vegas still came out as an independent power to be reckoned with. The courier karma influenced how the people perceive its reasoning behind the choice of independence. If your charisma is good, it is seen as being because of the ideals the courier puts into the idea of being an independent nation. If neutral, it is seen as being because the courier wanted to avoid the best and worst of both the Legion and the NCR. And if evil, it is perceived as being because the courier supports the chaos that comes with independence. In any case, the courier is always perceived as being the one to be grateful for the removal of Mr. House from power, as well as being responsible for driving away the Legion and the Republic. On the next video, we will see the second battle of Hoover Dam from the Legion's perspective. Thank you for watching, and see you later.